You're watching Boone TV News, Iowa's #1 high school news show.
Hello, Boone High. I am Janae Hoffman. Welcome to our weekly news show. Sophomore English honor students got the opportunity to show off their hard work to a captive audience. Here's Kurt Yeager with the story.
When everyone was leaving school for their 3-day weekend, these honor English kids stayed behind and talked about problems in society. Mr. Wells has more on it.
These are our honors English kids that went through a process to be accelerated, and they do extra things. And we have about 48 kids here who have chosen an issue that they think is important in our society, a problem. But the cool part about this project, I think, is they all had to find a solution. And as you people walk around, they're going to hear some great ideas to fix our world.
Sophomore Molly Oswald shows her knowledge on her topic.
So I did hunger, and my whole topic is surrounded around the fact that the first step in ending hunger is awareness, because awareness is what leads to the action that people take.
The honor English kids have worked very hard and had very good presentations. This has been Kurt Yeager from Boone TV.
The boys track team headed to the Gilbert Oval this past Tuesday to put their skills to the test. Here's Justin Elsner with the recap.
This past Tuesday night, the boys track team traveled to Gilbert to compete in the Nevada relays. The meet started out in the sand pit with Eli Johnson in the long jump. Johnson jumped a new personal record of 19 feet and 3 inches and ended the night in 5th place. Boone found some more success in the 100-meter dash. Senior Eli Hicks took home the dub, not only in his heat, but also in the whole event. The 4x200 team also brought home another first-place victory for Boone. Eli Johnson thought it was a good first meet for the team.
Our first meet went really well. The weather was against us, but overall it worked out pretty good. We ran a good meet time that we didn't get until mid-season last year.
Hicks sprinted to victory lane once again later in the night by posting a 23.05 200-meter dash. Hicks thought the night turned out well, but there's still room to improve.
We have a lot of room to improve. We are going to Waukee Thursday night, and so we look to better our times there and start looking forward to Drake and State.
From Boone TV, I'm Justin Elsner.
Every year, the Peer Helpers raise money for a local charity. Here's Jason Milley with more on this exciting event.
Here at Boone High, the annual Peer Helpers basketball game is underway, with the juniors and seniors facing off right now and the teachers soon to follow. Even though the scoring was kept low, the juniors started to gain momentum when John Norris hit a 3, giving them a small lead heading into halftime. The juniors carried out their momentum into the second half by going on a 10-3 run led by Coley Wadsworth's powerful inside game, which was too much to handle for Boone TV's own Alex Carey. But Carey answered back by nailing a 3-pointer off an assist from Ian Herrick, forcing the juniors to take a timeout. The seniors rallied late in the second half with a succession of threes coming from Danny Anderson, giving them a 3-point lead with 3 minutes left. During crunch time, junior Tanner Schmenke grabbed the offensive rebound and put it back up with 18 seconds left, giving them a 2-point lead. With an attempt to force it to overtime, Anderson pulled up from just inside the 3-point line and got fouled on his release. However, Anderson could not convert the game-tying free throws, giving the juniors a 45-43 victory. In between games, a live auction took place where viewers in the event could place bids on baked goods and 2 basketballs signed by Iowa State basketball coach Steve Prom. All proceeds from the auction went to the Hope Foundation. The second game of the night featured the middle school staff facing off against the high school staff. The first half of the game was high scoring for both teams, with both the middle and high school trading baskets. In the second half, the high school began firing on all cylinders with a barrage of threes. Even with the high school team heating up, the middle school team would not go away and string together a succession of baskets, leading to a 39-31 lead over the high school with a little over 2 minutes to go. But the high school team wasn't finished. Led by Larry Mockelstead and Chris the Truckenmiller, the high school team went on a run to tie it up at 40 apiece with 20 seconds left. After a costly turnover, the high school team gained possession with 7 seconds left and pushed down the court. Boone High's Justin Bowdy had a chance at stealing the game but couldn't convert the layup. The game ended in a tie. Over $2,000 was raised for the Hope Foundation, and fun was had by all. This has been Jason Mully from Boone TV.
The boys and girls tennis teams have been working hard on their game to get ready for the upcoming season. Here's Corbin Waffle and Jason Mully with the previews.
With new members stepping up to the challenge and returning veterans looking to build off of last season, the girls' varsity team is looking to hit its stride early and reach the next level.
Our skill level early has been very good because they put a lot of time in over the past winter and last summer, which is where you really get improvement in skills.
Coach Tim Olson will be focusing on improving two major aspects of the girls' game.
What I'd really like to see are two things. One, to be more consistent in baseline strokes so we don't have unforced errors there. And second, to be able to come up to the net, attack it, and put balls away.
Junior Morgan Borish is excited to learn from a new addition to the team.
We've got a girl, Davi, from Gilbert playing with us, and she's really good, so I'm excited to play her and learn what I can, and looking forward to next year, too.
Junior Grace Craftston has set goals for every time she takes the court.
To go into each match mentally strong and having a positive attitude.
Be sure to catch the girls' home opener on Tuesday, April 5th at McCoe's Tennis Court starting at 4:15. This has been Jason Mully from Boone TV.
As spring sports swing into action, the Boone tennis team hopes to top last year's record of 9-3 and send some guys to state.
We're practicing every day. We got challenge matches. We just finished some the other day, and we're starting to get our lineup put together.
This year's season has high hopes as they are returning 8 varsity lettermen.
Well, I hope we just have a great year and we end up making it to state and everyone plays great.
Boone's #1, Danny Anderson, hopes to make a trip back to state in doubles or singles.
Well, regardless of whether it's in doubles or singles, I'm looking to get a good draw somewhere and make it back to state. Other than just individual, which I'm really hoping to get back to state, I think that our team's we're good strong because we're pretty deep. Got a lot of experience with our with having people back, 8 lettermen from last year and everything. So above 500 season, hopefully less than 2 losses, and hopefully we win districts.
This year's hard work and preparation will be put to the test on April 5th as they travel to Norwalk for their first meet. From Boone TV, this has been Corbin Waffle.
Great job, fellas! After being bombarded with advertising for months, the highly anticipated Batman vs. Superman is finally in theaters. Let's see what our 2 movie watchers thought of this action flick.
That's how it starts. The fever. The rage that turns good men.
This means something. It's all some people have. It's all that gives them hope. People hate.
Don't panic, BHS. Your 2 super reviewers are back to save the day. I'm Superfrost, and this is my partner Goat Boy, making us the dynamic duo.
What's with the superhero theme, you may ask? Well, Batman v Superman came out last week, and the world is left mildly disappointed.
Set in the Man of Steel timeline, Superman, still played by Henry Cavill, is under heavy fire from his destructive battle with Zod. Batman, played by the newcomer Ben Affleck, sees Superman as a threat and decides to do something about the iconic figure. Throw in an antagonistic Lex Luthor, Wonder Woman acting as a neutral, and many more superhero cameos, and you got a particularly destructive conflict on your hands. The 2 titular characters brawl in the battle of the century.
Batman v Superman was a bright spectacle of comic goodness, but is muddled by many issues.
Though a decent film, that's all it is. The film was unfortunately lackluster, earning it 5 goats out of 10. Pros of Batman v Superman include, it had a lot of life and started some fresh actors to the scene, and the special effects and CGI looked incredibly real.
On the other hand, the film falls short from an overall flat plot, and it just had a lot more to work with but didn't really make anything great of it. While we are not saying it's a bad film, it definitely doesn't hold up to the box office numbers it currently is ranking in.
There are also a lot of shoehorned cameos in that we won't spoil, and Lex Luthor is more of a psychopath than his normal character appears. The whole film just feels out of character. Batman v Superman was polarizing for us, focusing on a lot of good and also a lot of bad.
So go check it out if you're into superhero movies, and have a great day, BHS.
Do you know the oldest lie in America?
guys. Alex Carey is hotter than hot and cooler than cool, but you already knew that. So, without further ado, here's What's Trending.
Guten Tag, Boone. Mein Name ist Alex Carey und das ist What's Trending. Do you suffer from television withdrawal? Do your hands twitch at school when you can't watch your shows? Can you not go 5 minutes without talking about Grey's Anatomy? Then I have news for you. You may be suffering from an acute case of Netflix addiction. The victims are many and there's no cure in sight. So tell me, Boone High, what Netflix shows are you addicted to?
I'm on a superhero kick, The Flash, Daredevil, that kind of stuff.
We watch MASH or The Office.
Well, I finished the first season of Fargo like 2 nights ago.
I watched Nashville, The Bachelor.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, best show ever, not fit for you guys.
This week, we're introducing a brand new segment of What's Trending, Savage of the Week. At the Pez headquarters in Connecticut on Easter Sunday, there's a massive egg hunt. Candy, family fun, and lots of smiles, right? Wrong! The parents at this Easter egg hunt took it upon themselves to storm the field, trampling children, ruining experiences, and crushing dreams. So much for the good, wholesome family fun. That being said, the Savage of the Week award goes to each one of those Easter egg hunting parents. And now, here are 5 items trending in 10 seconds. Batman vs. Superman took the top spot at the box office. Facebook allows you to drain buckets. The Final Four is this weekend. Snoop Dogg launched a nature show. And Ben Affleck is really sad.
I agree.
That's it for this week. Please check back next week for What's Trending. I'm out.
Thanks, Alex. And thank you for watching this week's news show. Check back next week for the latest at BHS. In the meantime, you can watch and read all of our stories at BooneTV.com. And now, before we go, here's Question of the Week.
Question of the Week! Question of the Week!
It's a bird!
It's a plane!
It's Super Senior!
Well, not like that. I mean, it's kind of like, what's your superpower?
My favorite superpower would be able to be invisible, so I can like be invisible and stuff.
If I could have any superpower, I would want super strength, because, well, being super strong is awesome.
If I was a superhero, I'd probably have supersonic speed, so I'd go places real fast.
To teleport. If I was a superhero, my superpower would be to shapeshift.
I would probably be Aquaman so I could swim with the sharks.
I'd probably want to read minds.
Super tone. Yeah.
I would have X-ray vision.
My superpower would be telekinesis, because it's the ultimate superpower. My superpower would be invisibility.
Run real fast.
It'd probably have to be invisibility.
I would choose mind reading because I want to know what people say about me. Invisibility so I can skip school.
If I could have any superpower in the world, I'd choose to fly, so that way you can go anywhere you want, whenever.
Question of the Week! Question of the Week!